Hello my lovely, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to tell you all the stuffs. I've got a basket, I've got a little bag that I got in March. So I'm going to tell you all the beauty and makeup products that I got in March. And Denver is, as per usual, making a lot of noise. I'm really sorry. I tried to put him in a garden, but he wasn't having it. So he's here, he's fun, that's it. I'm going to show you what I got this last month. And I'm also going to tell you if I stayed under or if I went over my budget. I have a set monthly budget. I don't really share it because I don't want to normalize like a certain amount of money that you spend on makeup. You might have a better job than me. You might make a little less than me. Doesn't really matter that much. I just want to keep myself accountable for my budget. And I don't think it's useful to tell you how much I spent. That's basically it. I'm going to tell you what I got for that budget. But I'm also going to show you the products I got that are not going to be in my budget, and I'm going to explain why that is. And I'm also going to film my like a ranking or review of the haul I did in February. So if you're curious about that, then please consider subscribing, because I am going to put that video up after this video. So I'm going to put a timestamp down here because I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer, or I want to explain why I have been so absent. And maybe a lot of people know, if you have been here for a while, then maybe you know that I'm going through a divorce that is going very, well, amiable, really. He's being wonderful, I'm being wonderful. It's like, I hope it's going to stay the divorce from heaven instead of hell. But yeah, it's going really well. We are being really respectful and loving towards each other. We have a good bond. We have a great bond, actually. It's going good. But getting a divorce also means that I have to move. And maybe you've known, but this is a totally different background than I used to have in my videos. Because I am sleeping, or I'm living at my parents'. I have been here for almost 6 months now. And they have been very beautiful and very lovely. But I'm so happy to announce that tomorrow I get to pick up the key to my apartment. If you are interested, I think I'm going to do it just for myself anyway. But if you're interested, I am going to like do a vlog, what's it called? A video about how I am doing the decoration and how I am going to do my beauty room, how I'm going to do the bedroom, the living room, everything. Yeah, so if you think that's fun, then let me know down below. But that is why I'm a little bit absent lately. I'm really sorry. I hope to pick up in May, like really in a good flow, because I'm all settled then. I have been to Sweden for 2 weeks. I've visited my mom then, so I will be done. I am going to try and pre-film some, so I will have at least during April 1 video a week for you guys. But sorry, so sorry that I have been a little bit more absent, but you know. There's a lot of other YouTubers you can watch, I hope. But yeah, that is why I have been a little bit absent, and I really wanted to tell you this. These are also going to be the last videos I'm going to film here. So that's quite exciting. If I have my new setup, then the next time I will be filming, that will be my new setup. So I can't wait, I tell you. I have so many plans for my beauty room. Oh, it's going to be epic. And without further ado, because I've been rambling, I'm going to go into this little basket first. Because these are the products I really bought with my own money. The other stuff I also bought with my own money. But I'm doing a project I'm going to explain later. And everything that's in here is not allocated to my budget. And I'm going to explain why. Okay, first off, I think the thing that is, well, the most exciting, is it? I think it's exciting. It's the Angelica Nyquist and Oudens Eye Cosmetics collab. It's the Hella, or do you say Hella? Hella? I'm so sorry, my Swedish is not what it should be when I want to move there. This is like the little flap, so it's like more of a muted sepia kind of. Don't focus on the face, focus on the thing. And this is the palette in color. Okay, probably very unpopular opinion, and this is totally about personal taste and everything. I don't like it. I love the colors and I love the quality of the drawing, but I am not someone who loves death. I don't like skulls, I don't like horror, I don't like zombie-esque stuff, and well, she's partly in her, like, very much, you see her heart exposed, you see, and she's like a skeleton over here. And this is not a complete werewolf, wolf. This is not a complete snake. It's more up, I think, in Nikki Raven's, like, aesthetic. And I think, I know she loves this. I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but I don't really love the cover. I don't really love I love the artwork. I just don't like the imagery. It's just a personal thing. It's just a personal preference. I'm very much into that, like, more of this. Like this very much is also Oudens. I very much fairy. Like, Elva is fairy. It's like elfje in Dutch. It's a fairy. That I love. That I love. And I love Angelica, as you know. I reference her all the time. I should really try and limit that a little bit or make it into a drinking game, one or the other. But I love her. And because, look at the color story. Okay. It's a beautiful color story. Sure, it is a beautiful color story. But I have to be honest. I do have these colors a lot in my collection because I do really love these like murky greens. I love green eyeshadow. This I don't really have that much, like such a blackened shimmer, and this is really stunning. This is also a really stunning shade. I think I might have something like this in Kaleidos or for my in my Kaleo Knot like singles. So these are not. This is the type of color I don't really love that much because it's like a peachy shade, and that normally doesn't really translate that well. Like a pinky reddy peach doesn't really translate very well on my eyes, I think. But, and I wasn't, if you have watched my new makeup releases, I wasn't even going to get this. I wasn't even going to get this palette. But then I was like, she said and they said they were really low in stock. She didn't know because it didn't sell out like extremely immediately, like, you know, it shouldn't have, because I think they just had a very good idea of how many palettes they were going to sell, and they made sure that there was enough for everybody, and I love that. But I think that because it didn't go maybe as fast as they thought, she was a little bit like, I don't know if this is going to restock or not. And I was like, okay, yeah, but then I have to get it, because seriously, I cannot skip an Engine and Oudens Eye collab. I just can't. So there was a little bit of FOMO going on, so I got this thing. Full price, stunning palette. If you want me to do a video with this, like doing something wearable, because I'm all about the wearable looks. If you know, I don't really want to in every video tell you what I'm all about, but I am NATACHA and I love colorful makeup, but I always try to keep my looks a little bit more like wearable, so to say, a little bit more. Like, you know, I don't need to be noticed for my makeup first. I just want people to notice me, and then they're like, wow, your makeup is stunning, by the way. That. But I also want to play with color. So I try to combine these worlds together. And if you want, I can make something, like 3 looks, something like that, with this palette. Very wearable, but I know that a lot of people, everybody and their mom and their dog has done a video on this palette. So if you're like, I'm good, hun, I totally get that. I just really got this for myself. I wasn't in time to do anything like videos with it, so I'm fine. But if you want to see it, then let me know. I already showed you, got this new, or this is a new lipstick for me. It's in the Elva line from Oudens Eye. Oh, I hate it when I can't open it and I tear up the packaging. But it's gonna go bye-bye anyway. Look at this. This is stunning. This is so lovely. It's like Oudens Eye is like my spirit animal, man. They have this aesthetic. Look at this. Like over here, this embossing. It's like beautiful. And I got this shade. It's like a matte. And I got it. It's called Light Peach. It's beautiful. And I have a feeling that this is going to be like that, more of a blotted, not a blotted, but more of like that Powder Kiss formula. The same as I'm wearing today. I'm wearing one of the lipsticks I got from NARS. It's like more of that, like, it is a matte, but it's like a cloudy matte. It's really nice. I haven't used it yet, so yeah, well, we'll have to see. Then I also got something from Oudens Eye that is more of like, it's not really a makeup item, but it's a color switch. And it's also just totally about the packaging. I'm sorry. I already have one. I have this one. But yeah. Duh. I had to get that one. I think it was like not even €7, I think. But look how stunning this is. It's so cute. I love the color on this. I think one of my walls is going to be a color similar to this. And it's just a color switch. This is in here. I love that. And I always have a color switch underneath my mirror, so I can clean off you know, most of the color when I'm switching brushes. So that is why I did that. Then I also went on Cult Beauty because I had a very big haul to do for NARS, and I'm going to explain later why. But I also got some other goodies. This is the Milk Grip Primer, and this is in a mini. I really wanted to try this, and Milk wasn't really shipping to Holland all that much. Or that is a kind of a weird way to put it, but normally when I want to put a order in on Cult Beauty and I put a Milk product in there, then it said it won't ship to my country because that brand won't ship to my country, but now they do, so I'm really happy. This is totally a brand that is totally needed to be in Douglas or maybe in Eastbury, but I think it fits Douglas a little bit better, so I hope they will. Yeah, it's not called Douglas, it's called Douglas here in Holland, so you might be like, what's Douglas? It's not Douglas. Nobody says Douglas. It's Douglas. It's very Dutch. Sorry, COVID. And I'm not even joking. Then, yeah, this is the Milk Grip Primer. I've used it once or twice, I want to say. It's good. It's nice, but I really have to dig deep to see what I think of this. So that is going to be, you know, my opinion. You will hear that next month because I always come back a month later to tell you what I thought. And then I also, because I just couldn't leave it be or something. I couldn't leave it be. Oh, yeah. I got the Biba. Very nice. I think I used it once or twice. It's a really nice little mini palette. It's typical Natasha Nona quality. I really like it. I love the shades. I think that maybe this is one of those like minis that is really a compliment or really something that was missing in all of her eyeshadows. I have been doing a full month of Natasha Nona because I want to use all my eyeshadow palettes this year. So I had all my eyeshadow palettes in that project last month. So I used Natasha Nona for the whole month, not exclusively, but all my palettes I've used. That video will be up, I hope, very soon, because that would not make sense if I wait too long. But yeah, so I used this during that time, and and a little bit, you know, around that month as well. I really do like it, and I think there are some shades that are really complementary to the other palette she already has, and it's really, I think it filled the gap. I must admit, I do think it filled the gap. So yeah, I really love that little palette. Now, because this is all the stuff I got, you might guess that I didn't really went over budget this year or this month. I think I spent only half of the budget I have. So I'm really happy about that, because in January and February I spent way too much money. So right now I am back at like where I should be 3 months into the year, because I have a certain amount I should have spent up until now. I was over that amount, and now I am like, I think 20 or 12 euros under that. So I am really happy I did that. I don't think I'm going to spend a lot of money on makeup in April either. I did do a Colourpop haul. No, not a Colourpop. Makeup Geek haul, because they went out of business and I really wanted to get certain like OG shades. I just, call me crazy, I just wanted to have them, and I ordered some brushes, some Rephr brushes in their sale. So if you want me to link the Rephr sale, I will do that down below. You can tell me right now. So I'm going to link the Rephr sale down below. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I stayed under budget for this month, and I'm really happy about that. But if I would have counted this, then I would have gone totally over. I'm going to explain this to you, babes. The thing is, I have set myself, instead of saying I'm going to use these 10 brands this year, I want to try something from these 10 brands this year, I have decided to focus on one brand. This is an idea by, I think her name is Christina Brooke. I will link everything down below, of course, her channel and the video she announced that project. She did a full year of Natasha Nona, and I think she's doing a full year of Rare Beauty right now. So if you want to follow that along, please do. And I thought that was brilliant. Brilliant. So I've already filmed my video. I didn't have time to edit. I filmed it, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago. I know, but I have to edit it, and I'm going to put it up, I hope, this month, so I can show you the products that are inside, and I also can tell you a little bit more about the project. I'm not going to do right now because it will all be explained. But I'm going to show you what I got. First off, this is the Climax eyeshadow palette. Do we have the lippy? No, we don't. It is beautiful. Oh, it's so NARS. It's such a cool palette. Look at this color story. It is beautiful, right? It's so stunning. I've used it a few times, as you can see. I really, spoiler alert, I really do enjoy it. Then I got a OG highlighter from the brand. I wanted to get a highlighter from the brand. I have the Overlust palette, and there are highlighters in there, and those are stunning. They just got a little bit hard pan very quickly. That's not ideal. But I got this. This is Fort de France. So if you have any NARS highlighter, you probably have this one, especially if you have like my skin tone. It is beautiful. Beautiful. It is stunning. I really, really love it. It's like that very much glow from within, very easy OG type of highlighter. I think it is stunning. And I also got a beautiful, beautiful, don't make so much noise. I also got this beautiful blush. It's in the shade Taj Mahal. And I've been eyeing this for a very long time. And if you see it, you would be like, girl, that's way too dark for you. It kind of is. It kind of is, I have to admit. But if I use a light hand, it's like, I'm going to show you a little bit more up close. It's like a shiny orangey blush. And no, I am not as in love with orange blushes as Angelica is, please. No, but I have been eyeing this because it's such, I thought it was going to be such a flattering, especially in summer, like having more of a blushy bronzer, highlighter, hybrid type of product. And it is, and even on my skin tone, because I'm a light skin tone, it works. If you use a light hand, it works. So I'm really happy about that. Then I also got I think this is the concealer. Yes, this is the concealer. It's the Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's no big surprise. Let me put it like this. It's this one. It's in the shade Vanilla. I think it is a lovely concealer. It totally is the right shade for me, so I am really much in love with that. I also got the eyeshadow primer. I am not... Jury is out. Jury is out on this one. This is the Wand. And as you can see, it's like a white, but it doesn't really have a lot of pigment to it. And I have like, it's not like I have very discolored eyes, but I have some lines going on, and yeah, I need something. I need something to cover up the bits over there because them are showing. And then the last thing I got is this Dolce Vita, what's it? It's called the Air Matte Lip Color. I'm wearing that one today, and it's like like that Powder Kiss type of formula, or the formula you have from Kaleidos. It's a stunning formula. It does dry down, so I really love that. It feels not extremely drying, but a tinge. Yeah, sometimes I'm feeling like, I need something on there, but it doesn't look crusty. It's like, I think it looks beautiful. And mind you, I don't really mind if there are like some lines showing when you have a very matte lipstick. People would be like, oh, it's aging your lips, or it's like, I like that texture. I like the lines. I like getting, you know, being fortunate enough to get older, so why not show it a teensy bit? So that is what I love about it. There are some other products in that video. I did like the full face of NARS and explaining you what I'm going to do for this year with that project. So stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, because that is coming up. And that's it for this month's haul. I'm going to film my February. This is the February one. It's a whole nother ball game, I can tell you that. My gosh. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you loved what you saw. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know down below if you want to see anything with the Hella palette, or if you're like, girl, we're good. We've seen the bits. We've seen the goods. It's good. Let me know down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I would love to see you in my next one. Bye.